Welcome back to Hot Car Track and happy Anzac Day. Today we are looking at part 2 of my open frame dual track Hot Wheels track. Does that make any sense? If you haven't watched part 1, I have designed an open track and it's just a frame. So, and the whole purpose of this is so you can inlay any kind of surface you want on the top. So long as it's 3mm, it has to be 3mm. With this particular design, I use this stuff here, which is called core flue. It's 3mm and it comes in sheets. It's stock standard around the world. I don't know what your measurements are in the USA or perhaps Europe or wherever, but this is 3mm. Okay, it's relatively cheap. It's quite easy to cut. If you've got to be very careful though, and I'll just show you where I wasn't careful, but the track still works. The whole point, I'll just turn this camera around. The whole point of this design was this for me. I have to print 30 of these for my track and I'm over it. It's just too much wasted of time, plastic and electricity. So I decided to come up with this frame idea where these ones here take 7 hours plus. This certainly doesn't take that long, but it still does take a long time. So plus there's less plastic, and less time to print means it's more affordable for me, and also if I decide to sell this. So what I've got here is around about, I don't know, 10 frames lined up, and the core flue has been cut to fit, okay? To fit on the surface, you just push it down and you're ready to race. Now, if I do decide to make these for sale, there's a different section that actually joins to the Hot Wheels track, and I'll just show you. So this section here is just the normal tracks that sort of run all the way down through there. There's nothing different about these tracks, these frames. But when we want to join to Hot Wheels, there's a little bit of a difference. And there's a recess here. I don't know if you can see. I've cut that down to 3mm so it fits a 3mm surface, and in our case we're using core flue, right? So you just put it in and it butts up. You don't need to glue it, although you can if you want. I wouldn't. And it will give you a very flush surface here. Okay, and here's one that I prepared earlier. And you can see, let me just swap hands, you can see it joins to Hot Wheels track and it's got a beautiful surface between the two. Very little bump at all. I mean, you can see here you're going to get a bit of a bump because of the Hot Wheels track. And also the table's wonky, so, but it sits flush. It's dead set flush here. Okay, so that's how you connect to Hot Wheels, to the orange Hot Wheels track. And the whole purpose of this is to get the most smoothest operational straight you can get. And so by joining up a whole stack of them, you get a really beautiful, smooth run down. Look at that. You just saw how easy that was to set up. And you can see here where I've cut this core flue, and it's a pretty crap job. It really is. It's but it still works. So I didn't really sort of spend too much time apart from this one. Have a look again. Look at that. That's just beautiful. So what do you reckon? The open frame, it connects, they all just join together. Let me try and take this out. There it is there. You know, you might decide, you know what, I want to have a red top. You just swap out this stuff and you've got red. So how many frames have you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 frames gets you 2 meters, which is quite a big straight. And you can just see where it joins like all my normal track parts. So and then you just slot this in. Okay, we're ready to race. I've only got just the one here. We're ready to race. Smooth as. Go again. Smooth as. Let's just put this in. And the thing I like about this also is if you have to set up and pull down every day and pack away, it's that easy. It is that easy to do. You just, and you can just pack it away into a tub. Look at that. A little bit of a bump there, but that's because of the table. So just disregard that. So what do you reckon? Where is it? What do you reckon about this frame idea? I think it's a ripper, I really do. It's going to change my setup considerably. Just for the fact that I don't have to print 30 full body straights. And I tell you, it costs quite a lot of plastic and electricity to do. So by just using these frames, it's just so modular, I reckon. And the fact that you can just put any surface you want, so long as it's 3mm. Now, someone might say, oh look, I've only got 4mm, or I've only got 5mm core flue. Well, if that's the case, well then you just contact me, and then I just I make the joiners to suit your size material. So if your country doesn't sell 3mm and they sell 3.5mm, well then I design the joiner to suit your product from your country. So yeah, it's not that hard for me. It's just a little bit of time to put that together. So there you go. Anyway, enjoy your day wherever you are, especially Anzac Day today. It's a big day in Australia. So until next time, I will catch you guys later. Thank you. All right, where's this Holden? I think the Holden will win. It's always Holden. Holden always wins. Nothing can beat a Holden. What do you reckon?